Antian Grinovita. My study number 1900010087. I will insert my material is about supply. The most basic law included economics is dues and law requests. Indeed, almost every incident, economy, or phenomenon is produced from interns to invade them. Loss of the country or supply that good quantity provided, rise in scarce market price, and falls and price down. When the country, the law requires say the good quantity is down because price rise and vice versa. One purchasing from the market is for in a balance price that balance supply and demand for goods and service. Economics often speak about curve demand and curve offer. A curve requires further at good quantity the consumer will buy and various price. As increase price, number of unit demand decreases. That's because so everyone is limited as price on the good eye. Consumer buy more little from that and sometimes more that stuff no relative more skip. Likewise, curve of gross good quantity that seller will produce 46 economy theory on various price. As price falls, as does the number of units supplied. Equilibrium is the point where the curve demand and supply price cut single where quantity demand and quantity supplied is same. Why the amount offered in increase as increase price and falls and price down? The real reason enough logical fields consider as the company that employs this consumer. Ethically rational company will buy material chips or quality loss, but cut lowers for every level quantity. Introduce or supply in scarce company must buy the more expensive materials or power work and scarce cost. He set more price tag for billings in scarce cost the unit. Thank you for watching.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Hidayat Nugraha. My ID study number is 20001000and6. Today I am here to doing my presentation about hyperinflation. Table of content my presentation is first hyperinflation, 2 impact of hyperinflation, 3 causes of hyperinflation, and 4 real world example hyperinflation. For the first is hyperinflation. Definition of hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is term to describe rapid, excessive, and out of control general price increases in an economy. While inflation measures the pace of rising prices for goods and services, hyperinflation is rapidly rising inflation, typically measuring more than 50% per month. Although hyperinflation is a rare event for developed economies, it has occurred many times through history in countries such as China, Germany, Russia, Hungary, and Georgia. In an environment hyperinflation, price might increase daily or weekly, which can have a dramatic impact what consumers pay for basic necessities. For instance, imagine you always buy the same at the grocery store. And the next is the impact of hyperinflation on the economy. In the first is cash decrease in value, and the second is cash become worthless, and the third reduced tax revenue, and the fourth looting of markets. Effect hyperinflation can cause several adverse consequences. People might begin hoarding goods such as food, In turn, there can be food supply shortage. When prices rise excessively, money decreases in value because inflation causes it is to have less purchasing power. Less purchasing power means consumers spend more to buy less. As a result, they have less money to pay bills and fewer dollars to use essential items. Also, people might to deposit their money in financial institutions, leading banks and lenders to go out of business. Tax revenue may also fall if consumer and business can pay, resulting in government failing to provide essential services. And the next is causes of hyperinflation. Causes hyperinflation, although several circumstances can trigger hyperinflation. Here are the most common causes of hyperinflation. In the first is excessive money supply. Central banks generally control the circulating supply of money in circumstances that historically warrant an increase in the money supply. Like a recession or depression, central bank can increase the amount of money circulating. The intent behind this action to encourage banks to lend and consumer and business to borrow and spend. However, if the increased money supply is not supported by economic growth, as measured by gross domestic product, hyperinflation can result. If GDP, the measure of an economy's production, isn't growing, business raise price to boost profit and stay afloat because consumers have more money. They pay higher price and feed inflation. If economic output continues of stagnant or shrink and inflation keep rising, companies charge more, consumers pay more, and the central bank prints more money. A cycle of increasing inflation rates occurs, leading to hyperinflation. And the second is demand pull inflation. Demand pull inflation is a scenario in which aggregate demand becomes too high for aggregate supply. The increases prices rapidly because there are not enough goods and services available to meet the increase in overall demand for consumer and business. And the next is real world example of hyperinflation. In the first is Hungary, rate of inflation 207%. And the second is Zimbabwe, rate of inflation 98%. And German, rate of inflation 322%. And the last Yugoslavia, rate of inflation 76%. How to overcome inflation is two ways. And the first use monetary. The first is a commitment to stop the rapid growth on fiat money. And the two is use fiscal, a commitment to bringing the government budget into balance. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Enpaf Bulan Ramadhani. I'm from Economic Development within 2000-1000 for either. I will explain about Keynesian economic. John Maynard Keynes, when classical theory is said the economic can run on its own and find its own equilibrium, Keynes did not think like that. The central belief of Keynesian economic is that government intervention can stabilize the economy. Difference between Keynesian and classical economics. Factor that determine of level of saving and the level of investment in the economy. While classical economics hold that interest rates are the demanding factor in the amount of saving and investment. Keynes taught that the value of saving made by household depends on the amount of income that household can earn. If the greater the income, the greater the value of saving. Keynes taught of investment that interest rates are the main determining factor in determining the amount of investment value. The amount of investment influenced by current economic condition and prediction of future economic progress, and the level of technological development. Even though the interest rate is high, but the economic situation is running well, investment will continue to run. If the national income level is low, then the people saving will use their savings as living expenses. After the national income level increase and exceed the year 0 point, people will start saving back part of their economy. If national income increase, the amount of people's saving will increase. If national income is Y1, saving is S2, and if Y2 is national income, the amount of saving is SF. Determinant of interest rates according to Keynes. The supply and demand of money is the determinant of interest rate. Central banks and every banks are first an institution that will determine the amount of money offered at any given time. Second, the will of community determine of the amount of demand for money. The relationship between the use of labor by produce and the level of wage. If classical economics assume that a decrease in will not affect marginal production cost, assuming the other variables are fixed or ceteris paribus. Keynes states that if there is a decrease in level of wage, it will affect the decline in the level of people's purchasing power, the level of expenditure, and result in decrease in the level of price for goods and service. The reduced level of demand for goods and service is caused by the weak purchasing power of the community, will result in decrease in the amount of goods produced, will mean producers will reduce the number of workers. That way, if the wage level decrease, then the concept of full employment or full labor is not achieved. Keynes thought that effective demand is the determinant of a country's economic activities, where effective demand will increase the level of production, while the definition of effective demand is demand accompanied by the ability of consumers to pay for goods and services demanded in the economy. Increased effective demand in an economy will lead to increase the level of household production of company in the economy. The above situation will result in an increase in the level of economic activity, the use of labor, and factors of production. According to Keynes, there are two types of expenditure in aggregate demand. First is consumption. The amount of goods and services that family households can consume is limited by the income they receive, so they must choose the right combination of consumption. The term commonly used to indicate consumer tendencies in consumption is marginal propensity to consume. So, the comparison between the combination of goods with the amount of income that can be consumed in the income used in consumption is greater means that the value of MPC will also increase. Second is investment. There are two measures for that can affect the value of investment, namely the interest rate and efficient capital. According to Keynes, there are two sides that can determine the amount of interest rate that applies from the demand side, namely the amount of demand for money or people's desire to consume, and save will affect the interest rate. From the supply side is the supply of money that can be used by community as fulfill of goods and service. The force of supply and demand for money can determine the rise and fall of interest rate. When the demand for money is greater than the supply, interest rate will fall and people tend to consume rather than save. If supply of money is greater than demand, then interest rate will rise and people become more inclined to save than consume.
Hello, my name Abdurrahim. Name 2000100 I will explain about pre-market understanding. The market shows the various events that occur in society. Exchange can be in goods or services. In the services, for example, a company gives a job to someone and the person gets the salary. Will the company get labor services? Understanding free market. Free market is trade that focus on sales based on a supply and demand without government interference. So entrepreneurs have absolute authority and a free market to choose who will be the sales target. According to David Ricardo, understanding free market is free trade between several countries without any obstacle from the government of each country. Goal of free market. 1. Expand the market. The free market is to expand the risk of consumer for a product. It is because the export-import varies for each country are getting thinner, so producers can be international market research. To improve the country economy, the free market creates opportunity and helps producers develop their product on a massive scale. 3. Transfer technology. Transfer technology occurs because technology in developed country is more advanced than in developing country. With the free market, developing country can experience and use the advanced technology of developed country. Characteristic free market. 1 can be run anyone. Free market actors are open. Free market can be carried out by individual, community, or larger company. 2. Competition to gain profit. Competition to gain profit is great because there are obstacles. 3. Limited government interference. Unlike in a central economic system, the government has limitation to interference in free market activity. Function free market. 1. Give people the freedom to carry out various economic activities. 2. Provide information related to the price and quality for products. This will have impact on the stability of goods prices. 3. Every entrepreneur will also gain more income from the business they do because of the larger market and absence of obstacles. 4. Have the opportunity to obtain more modern skills because transfer technology. Impact free market. Positive impact of the free market is when everyone is free to own production resource. 2. Everyone is empowered to think creative and new of creating innovation. 3. Indirectly, this competition can give the various kinds of quality product. 4. Everyone has the opportunity to contribute to the economic activity. Negative impact of the free market. 1. Everyone with strong economic condition can exploit people with the low economic condition. 2. The happen of monopoly. 3. There is a significant economic between an economic group and weak economic group. for economic conditions tend to be unstable, so they can cause new problems. Free market example: one APEC, Asia-Pacific economy, an economic cooperation between 21 countries in Pacific region. This collaboration aims to build relations between countries to increase economic growth and encourage the expansive free market in the Asia-Africa. 2. European Union, a free market agreement between 28 countries under the European region. The existence of the European Union aims to the process of moving goods in and out of its member countries so that its economy continues to grow. 3. NAFTA, North American Free Trade Market. Member NAFTA in North America of the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Some of the activities carried out by this processing passport and visa, organizing trade activity, and being an intermediary information related to cultural activity.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shafi'i. Today I'm gonna bring the topic about stock market. Introduction. The stock market, often referred to as the stock exchange, is the place where stock or security are traded. It is a financial market where investors can buy or sell shares of publicly listed company. The stock market is one of the key components of the country financial system. The stock market serves as a meeting place between sellers and buyers. Stock prices are determined by the law of supply and demand. If many people want to buy share of a company, its stock price will rise. In the United States, most stocks are traded either in New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq, an electronic market that grew out of the over-the-counter market in 1970. How important is stock market? First, for individual, stock market is one of the primary ways to invest and build wealth. Investing in stock can provide significant potential for capital growth in long term. For innovation and economic growth, companies that go public have an incentive to prove their efficiency and performance to maintain high stock prices. Factors that affecting stock prices. First is company performance. Financial and operational performance is one of the most important factors affecting stock price. Investors look at net profit, revenue, sales growth, and profit margin as key indicator. 2 is interest rate. Lower interest rate tend to make stock more attractive compared to fixed income alternative like bonds. 3 is political and legal factor. Change in government policy, industry regulation, or legal issue related to a company or a specific sector can impact stock prices. There are several types of stock market depending on how stocks are traded, the type of company involved, and how stock price determined. First is primary market. This is where new stock are first issued by company through initial public offering. The initial investor purchasing the stock are typically institutional investor or individual with a direct relationship with the company. Second is secondary market. This is where existing stock are traded among investors who already own them. Primary market. For secondary issue. Over-the-counter market, regional stock market. Some country have a regional stock market that serve local company, global and international stock market, and last is online stock market. This is where investor can buy and sell stock through online platform and apps. So the conclusion is the stock market, often known as the stock exchange, is a pivotal part of national financial system where publicly listed company shares are bought and sold. The importance of stock market lies in the role as primary means for individuals to invest and achieve long-term capital growth. Various factors affecting stock price including company performance, interest rate, and political legal factor. And last is stock market have gained popularity for their inconvenience accessibility. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iksana Dupanggale. My study number 20,100 is 21. I will present my assignment on the theme of welfare. The use welfare system will be an unclear model for anyone design a welfare system from scratch to dozens of programs that make up the system. Have different, something counting, goals, inconsistent rules, and often overlapping groups of benefit care. Responsibility for administering the various programs is spread through the executive branch of the federal government and across many communities of the U.S. Congress. Responsibilities are also shared with state, county, and city government, which actually deliver the service and contribute of funding. The key programs, the accompanying good summary trends in the coverage and expense of the 6 major federal safety net programs over the space 3 diseases. Figure 1 shows the percentage of American population receiving benefit from each program, and figure 2 present day share of federal expenditure spent of each program. Also plot the percentage of Americans classified and being the poverty. Explanation: by the early 1990, many policymakers were seeking alternative of AVDC, although the evidence Monty Banner in 1995 was only $376 per family and $132 per recipient. That's in limit of the length of time families called nets benefit and introduction work recruitment be allowed. A family cannot receive 10 benefit for more. Together, these activities must account for 30 hours per week for a single parent. Recipient who refuse to participate in work activities must be sentenced, resulting in a loss of cash benefit. Conclusion: welfare reform was enacted to promote self-serve and to improve accessibility in the design income maintenance program. Exhibit this then brought about substantial increase in the work activity of low-income family and enhanced state accessibility to create welfare system only due to the constituencies state of using the money they are allocation a more keen manner focusing in job radius childcare, education, and workplace. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.